Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is a winter skincare routine and skin prep for makeup. It's actually part one of a series. I was going to do one whole video of winter morning skincare prep with the primers for how I prep my skin differently in the winter for a makeup look and then the makeup look, but it was just too long. So this one is going to be the morning skincare for winter and then the skin prep with all the primers and all of that stuff for winter makeup. And then part two will be the actual makeup look. So if you would like to see my winter skincare and skin prep for makeup, then just keep watching. So we're going to go ahead and get started. A lot of the winter makeup looks is a light eye with a dark lip. So if you're going to do a darker lip, you definitely want to make sure that you have your lips in good condition. So I already exfoliated my lips with the Bubblegum Lip Exfoliator from Lush. Another one that I use all the time also that you don't have to buy online is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator lipstick. It's just a sugar stick. Basically, it's like $4, and this one works just as good as this one. And then I really like this Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkle Lip Treatment. It's just a little bottle like this, especially in the winter time when you're trying to make sure your lips are nourished and plumped up for a dark lip. This stuff is great. It actually feels like a little warm when you put it on, so don't be alarmed. And then I like to follow that up with a lip balm, and my personal favorite is just good old Carmex. I've been using this stuff for years. I'm addicted to it, really, which is probably bad, but this is the one that I prefer. It's super cheap, and you can find it everywhere. You have to make sure that you are exfoliating to get the dry patches off your face and to make sure there's not dead skin on your face, because that just makes your makeup look bad. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to show you this Peter Thomas Roth Firmx peeling gel, and it rolls away the dead skin cells on your face. Typically I would do this in front of my sink, but I didn't want to move the whole camera and everything into my bathroom, so I figured it would just be easier to do it here. So I'll do it. Visibly roll, lift, and sweep away dead skin cells when massaged onto skin. Multi-action enzymes and cellulose help uncover a smooth, fresh, new complexion. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and let's see how much dead skin is on my face. This should be interesting. So you roll it, and then all these like little white balls of dead skin come up. Okay, so I would definitely recommend doing that in front of a sink. I had way more dead skin on my face than I realized, and it went everywhere, and it was pretty gross. But my face does feel a lot softer, and all like the dryness that I could see like on my nose and up here by my eyebrows is gone. I use this Neutrogenia Hydroboost water gel. I've been using this since it came out, and I love this product. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. This has hyaluronic acid in it, which is supposed to attract the moisture in the air to your skin and plump up your skin even more, like throughout the day. The water molecules in the air are supposed to attach to the hyaluronic acid that's in this product. And then I use the Neutrogena Hydroboost Gel Eye Cream, and I really like this product too. Sometimes my eyes are more dry than other times, and this doesn't quite keep up with the dryness, which is the situation right now. My eyes are just a little bit too dry for this one to be super effective. So I'm going to use this Purlisse, and it's Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Iodore Serum. Intensive hydration, firms, brightens, and decreases puffiness. And I have really noticed a difference with this product, especially with the hydration and the puffiness, because I use this one in the morning. So I'm just going to dot that underneath my eyes. Anybody else think that patting eye cream into your eyes takes forever? I do. I was like, oh my gosh, it's taking forever. If my face feels more dry, I will use another hydration product on top of that one. So I got this Clinique Moisture Serum as a point perk, and I've used this quite a few times, and I really like this one. And Clinique is, one of the more affordable, higher end products, kind of mid-range product. This Caudalie, I think that's how you say it, the Moisture Sorbet is a really nice product. The Murad Hydrodynamic Ultra Moisture, this is a little extra one that I have also, but I've used the full size of this one. This stuff is great. And this Ultra Repair Cream, intense hydration for dry, parched skin. from Fab First Aid Beauty, and I really like this one too. So just to give you an idea of if this Neutrogena one isn't quite keeping up and you need an extra layer of hydration, that these are some options in some different price ranges. So I'm just going to put a thin layer of this First Aid Beauty one on. Really, after I do the moisture part, I use the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector. I finally found this one in Kmart. It's like in CVS. They have their own CVS brand, and so a lot that they package like the same as the L'Oreal. So it's been a lot harder to find than it used to be, but I still really like this product. Use a pump and a half, and I'll just put that everywhere. Now, typically, I will use the Clarins, the Hydrodynamic moisture. It's in a blue container that looks very similar to this, but it's Clarins. But I ran out and I had to rebuy it, and it hasn't come yet in the mail. So I'm going to use this Extra Firming Day One with Wrinkle Lifting Cream from Clarins. It doesn't have an SPF in it, and so I kind of use it sporadically, really, and it's a little bit heavier, which is fine for when it's a little colder outside. I'm going to turn the camera off and let all that soak in for a second, and I'll be right back. There's a lot of skin prep involved when you're trying to make sure that your makeup's going to look the best because your skin is dry. So I am going to go ahead and start with the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. It's redness reducing, pore minimizing, oil absorbing. It looks like this. I don't use this every day. I only use this like if I feel like my skin needs some extra help. Then for face primer, I'm going to use the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water. I'm sure you've heard about this stuff. This stuff is really great. I only use this in the winter, and you can actually almost, it's so hydrating, you could use it just as part of your skincare routine, like as your hydrator instead of a primer, because I always put other primers on top of it, but it is so hydrating. Okay, then I'm going to prime my under eyes with the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I couldn't decide if I liked this forever, but the sample's almost gone, so that must mean I like it because I keep using it, and I realized the sample was almost gone, and I thought to myself, I'm going to have to go get a new one, so I guess I like it. So in the shower, I use the Olay Total Effects 7 Advanced Anti-Aging Deep Penetrating Moisture with Vitaniacin. It's this one. This is a more expensive one that they make. I use the cheaper one like throughout the summer when I don't need the extra moisture, but when it starts to get cold outside or my skin starts to get dry and flaky, I switch to this one. And then I always use the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. This is the cocoa butter one for very dry to very dry skin. And they have a one that is shea butter also for dry to very dry skin. But I love this product. I don't need to put on lotion after I get out of the shower if I use that product. When it gets colder, I'll start to use the, I don't remember how to pronounce it, the L'Occitane, maybe? I'll insert an image. The big tub of lotion that's like $50. I'll use that. My skin just is too dry and that won't keep up. But I try not to use that until I absolutely have to because it's so expensive. And it's always important to exfoliate your face, but especially in the winter to make sure there's no dry patches on your face. So there's quite a few just drugstore exfoliators that are really good. The one that I'm using right now is this Olay Total Effects 7. This is the Refreshing Citrus Scrub Cleanser. So I'll use this in the morning a couple times a week or underneath the eyes because my eyes will start to get a lot more dry. I love these Sephora masks. This is the anti-fatigue and energizing one. They have like 5 different kinds, but these are great and they're like $5 a piece, so it's not bad. I don't use these every day. I use these like when I really need them. And then of course the Glam Glow. The Bright Mud Eye Treatment, these are awesome, and these are great too because you only have to leave them on 3 minutes, and they do work after you leave them on for that short amount of time. These are super duper expensive, and this is actually the first time I've ever bought them. These were in TJ Maxx / Home Goods. Where I live, it's called TJ Maxx, but I hear other people saying Home Goods. But I found these there for like 50% off, so I bought them. But all the other times I've ever used this, I'm friends with one of the girls at Sephora, and I would just ask her for a sample of these when I go in the store, and she'll always give me like a couple of them. It comes in these with a product for each eye, but there's so much in here. You can use one per eye. So this really is 2 treatments. I wouldn't put all of this on one eye and then all of this on the other eye. It's just so much. There's plenty in one. But these are dark circles, brightening, lines, tired eyes, puffy eyes, hydrating, plumping. So it's like a catch-all all in one, but these are great if you really need them. And like I said, make friends with somebody in Sephora, and Sephora is great about giving out samples anyway. Lastly, for my hands, I always try and be really good about putting on hand cream, and sometimes I'm better and sometimes I'm not. But of course, in the wintertime, you really need to make sure that you're taking care of your hands because you're washing them all the time and they'll get dry quicker, even more than usual. And I really love this Jergens BB cream. This has SPF 20, so that's great when you're driving the car and your hands are up in the sun all the time in the car, which you don't even think about. And so this protects your hands, and it just is a really nice moisturizing hand cream, not too heavy. So that's it for this winter skincare routine. Thank you so much for watching, and leave me a comment below for what your favorite products are for the winter time. I'd love to get some new ideas for new products, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it so I know you like this type of video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And all the information for all the products that I talked about will be in the description box. And all the links for all my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, and my Facebook will all be in the description box. So be sure to check out the description box. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! This is the Japanese 915, and this is what I use to set my under eye with the powder, and it kind of looks like a little duo fiber brush.